All right, good morning, brothers and sisters. Today is September 21st, 2018, and I'm going to apologize because this camera's probably going to be wiggling around a little bit because I'm going to be holding this as I go through this dream. And what I'm going to do is tell you what the dream was and then share what I have found out. And I want to ask each and every one of you if you would please pray over this dream. Please pray for discernment, okay? So last night in a dream, I was walking up my dirt road here, and on the right side of the road, I saw a TV, and it was in black and white. And this is the exact picture that I saw. And when I was shown this picture, I was told, John Wayne commercial. There's a clue in there. Okay, so again, I was told there's a clue in the John Wayne commercial. Now, on the road amongst the pebbles and rocks were letters, and I was picking out the name John for John Wayne. So I got the J, I got the O, I got the H, and I got the N, and I had to insert these letters into this TV. Now the TV was black and white, okay? So I'm going to put a link in the description box of this video so that you guys can watch it, okay? The main point about this is it's about a bank called the Western, Great Western Bank. Now, I also wrote down a couple other things involving this video, and these are the things I searched out. Now, obviously, to me, the clue was this bank. But I also found out that this commercial was, 40 years ago. Okay? And I know that the number 40 is very significant. Now, another amazing thing that goes along with this dream is it was made in 1978. So what I did is I looked up 1978. I'm going to just have you guys follow me. I looked up 1978 in the Strong's Greek. I couldn't find anything anywhere else. But what I found was very interesting right here. It's called Bearing a Mark, Notable. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So let's go. And of course, I looked up the number 40. And the 40 has great significance. And you can read this because I'm filming it. Let's see. It talks about the 40 days that Moses was in heaven, the 40 days of the flood. In addition, 40 relates to the 40 days from the beginning of pregnancy until the fetus is well formed. Now, you guys can go ahead and look up more on this. The only other thing I found was I think it's a time, 40 represents a time of testing and trials, but it also ends with victory. So hopefully you guys can read this okay. I don't have a lot of time on my camera here, but I did want to at least show you guys where I'm getting this. So the next thing I did, of course, is the meaning of the name John. And we know that the name John is Jehovah has been gracious. So I did some research. I looked up the Great Western Bank. Now, what's interesting is in Wikipedia, it says that it was a large retail bank primarily operated in the western United States, Chatsworth, California. Now, it was one of the largest savings and loans in the nation, but it was sold out to J.P. Morgan. Now, J.P. Morgan is considered House of Morgan, and they wrote a book on this, and it was a banking dynasty. So anyways, J.P. Morgan is one of the largest banks, okay? So, of course, there's the House of Morgan, and that is what it says is an American banking dynasty and the rise of modern finance. Let's see. You guys can look this up too. Traces the history to 4 generations. It was a financial empire. And as you guys know, today J.P. Morgan is one of the largest banks out here. And so what I found interesting also when I was looking this up is the cashless society. We know that to bring in the mark of the beast, they're going to be doing a cashless society. And it says in here that J.P. Morgan Bank are among those that are grabbing onto the emerging mobile payment trend. Now, already they have initiated a cashless ATMs, and it's available like over 16,000 ATMs where you don't need cash, okay? Now, I didn't do a lot of research on this. I did, but what I'm going to do is just ask you guys if you want to look further in this to go ahead. But I do know that one article I read said that the J.P. Morgan Bank does do the cashless service down in South Carolina, I believe. It's where the soldiers there don't need cash. They just use I can't remember. It's called a smart card, I think. But what it is you don't, like with these ATMs, you don't have to have a card or anything. It's a cashless ATM. And I just found that interesting, and I'm not sure if this is the clue that I was to find in this commercial, but since the commercial was about that, and I tell you what, guys, you can't make this stuff up. The fact that it was made in 1978, in 1978 in the concordance means the mark, a mark, and 40 years, the number 40 is very significant, okay? It's just amazed me how all these things go together. And I was just a little kid when John Wayne was out and about. In fact, during this commercial in 1978, I was only 12 years old. And that was at the end of his career, okay? So, I just found it all very amazing, but I know it's very significant, and I know that there's something here, and I'm just not going to tell you guys that I know what it is because I'm not quite sure. I'm just sharing with you the things that I looked up, okay? So I'm going to have you guys, if you want, watch the commercial, see if the Lord lays anything on your heart, okay? And I do pray for each and every one of you guys in Jesus' great name. So what I did, here I'm just putting I just looked up the meaning of John, the Hebrew number 40, Strong's Concordance for 1978. And that's the stuff that I was studying this morning. So I love you guys. Again, I'm so sorry. I know this camera is bouncing around, but I wanted to be able to show you the screen and show you the video. So there's John Wayne. We're going to end it with that. And I just couldn't believe it. I'll be honest, when I got up this morning, I was like, did he even make commercials? Because this was before my time. And I was amazed to see the exact image that was on that screen. And this right here, you guys, is the exact picture that was on that TV in my dream. So I hope this encouraged you guys. Please let me know if you get anything, okay? So I pray for each and every one of you. I pray the Lord blesses you and keeps you safe. And that's it. Pray you guys have a great day.